At City Hall last Tuesday, councilors shot down the proposed social host ordinance by a vote of 5 to 4. Councilor Jake Barrett, who voted against the ordinance, says he was not happy with the language of the final product, specifically regarding the definition of a responsible party.
It could be a landlord, it could be a person who has a lease, it could be a parent who has a lease on the property. And this ordinance was enforced that when the parent came up for parents' weekend or homecoming or whatever it was, they would be subject to arrest. That seemed a little strict for my taste.
Lieutenant Richard Schaff explains that the ordinance would have lowered the standard of proof necessary to make an arrest.
With a social host ordinance, all I have to do is be able to prove that the person hosted a party and that there was alcohol and drugs being served there and an underage person was present and consuming the drugs.
Schaff points out that if this ordinance had been passed, it may have even served as a benefit to those who are arrested for serving minors.
It's only a violation. It's not a crime. So if you did get caught up in having a house party and you were arrested under the city ordinance, you can truthfully answer when you're doing your job application 10 years from now or 5 years from now that you've never been arrested for a crime. If we catch you serving alcohol to a minor now and we arrest you under the penal law, you will be arrested for a crime.
Yet while only a violation, offenders can still face up to $250 for their first offense. Along with that, the possibility for 15 days in jail is a potential penalty. Now, in talking with students on the SU campus, none believe the punishment really matches the crime, noting that if this ordinance were passed, students would likely be less inclined to call on law enforcement should one of their parties turn out of hand. Reporting in Syracuse, I'm Max Bloch, NCC News.